What do you think when you started hearing things about Major League Soccer starting
I'll
up
be
in
honest, when I
America?
heard it, I was coming back from an ACL.
Okay.
And it was the furthest thing from my mind because leading into 94, I tore my ACL against Iceland, and I didn't think I'd play in the World Cup. So to me, the biggest thing is playing in a World Cup and playing it at home. Because I played in a World Cup in 90 and it was an experience.
Yeah.
But playing in a World Cup at home meant everything to me because mom, dad, my grandfather flew, everybody that you know was going to be able to see you play live for the first time in the biggest sporting event in the world. And so MLS, to be honest, didn't even cross my mind. So
there was already talk during 94 that it was coming?
It was coming in 94. We knew 93 the talks were coming.
Okay.
94 was, okay, as soon as the World Cup's done, the league starting in September, October, we were going to start a league. And then as we got closer, I think it was like 2 months before the World Cup or a month before the World Cup, they said no. The league's not going to come. Now we're going to start at 96 because we don't have all the infrastructures we need.
Right.
And I'm going to guess more of we'll say the financial side of it wasn't set. So at that point, we were worried about, okay, we have to get out of the group in the World Cup. We're talking about this as a big thing. We have to find a team to play now because now we thought we'd go from 94 right into an MLS team.
Right.
And we didn't have that. So now all of a sudden, for a lot of us, that switch hit. Now it's our showcase. Now we have to show what we can do. We have to be out there and we have to get out of the group. So, and I think Board even say, I think the last 2 months of our training completely, the intensity went up probably another 10% of where we were at because we knew now we were playing for our lives. We were fighting for a job.
Wow.
We were fighting for people to see us play, to take a chance on us. And I think that's why you saw what we did in the first game. We tied, but we played okay. Then we go to Colombia. And we got to be honest, we thought in our head, okay, we can tie one game, we can lose one game, and we can win one game. And they were all set there because we thought we could beat Romania. So when we got to Colombia, and we played Colombia 5 times leading into that 94 World Cup, and we've never won. The closest we got was in PKs. And I remember the one PK Casey Keller took, he hit the crossbar so hard that ball almost bounced all the way to midfield. That's how hard Casey hit it, and we lost. So we haven't beaten them. And then when we walked out, and we're getting into the tunnel, and I know Valderrama, and I know those guys because we played them, and you could just see a different look on their face. They weren't the same screaming and yelling, "Vamos, vamos!" It was just very subdued, and we were like, okay. And so we walk out, and then we play our game. The goal comes. We win 2-1. We hear after the fact that players' families are being threatened. Families' houses are being burned down because they lost the first game. A lot of money was put on that game. So we started understanding the severity of what they were going through on the family side, on the soccer side. And you realize it's just a game. For us, it's just a game, but it's everything to us. But family's more important. And these guys were more worried about their families
I mean,
than
we
they
just
were
saw that recently
what they were doing. Yeah, because listen, when they played at their best, they beat Argentina. They were the best team in South America. I think it was 5-1 in Argentina.
They were favorites for this. Like
they were favorites to win it.
Yeah.
So it was, you know what I mean? You don't realize till after that you play and you realize what can throw you off your game. And they were thrown off their game. But we got what we needed.